Hello mamas, welcome to my channel Nappy and Heal. If you're new here, I am Pranshi and please consider subscribing to my channel if you like my videos. First of all, let me tell you that you are doing a great job and I'm so proud of you mamas. I know it can be overwhelming, managing your household, caring for your baby, putting together all of your work and stuff, all these stuffs all together. It's really difficult and I'm so proud of you. You are so strong for handling it all by yourself, stumbling upon and learning. It's a whole overwhelming procedure and I am aware of it since I am a mother of a 3-month-old. I kind of wanted to, bring him in my video and show it to all of you, but then he got all fussy and irritated. I don't know why. So he's sleeping right now. I put him to sleep and then I started to shoot this video. But yeah, there are going to be a few bloopers of how he was acting in the end. So don't forget to watch it as well. It's not easy to deal with the changing body, hormonal fights, changing pads over and over again, leaking breasts, and sore breasts, tired body, sleepless nights. There is so much going on, especially in the beginning, from the very beginning when your child is born. It's really overwhelming and it feels like it's been forever since you have a good sleep, 8 hours sleep at night, isn't it? I can't tell you how difficult I used to find it in the very beginning when I just became a mom, when I was a new mom. It was really difficult, but now everything sort of is falling in line and life is good again. And I must tell you one thing that's for sure, and that is all the pain that you go through during the pregnancy and after the delivery, it's all worth it, you guys. Just being a mom gives such chills to me and it is such a nice feeling. It's beautiful. Since I was not able to update you about my baby when he was 1 month old and then 2 months old, currently he is 3 months old, but I wasn't able to do it earlier because there was so much going on and I had to do it all by myself, and I got so overwhelmed. I had that sort of postpartum depression going on with me that gave me, that made me so negative. Since I was a new mom, I had many experiences where I felt like I was failing at being a mother, and that is not a good feeling to have, you guys. But today I'm going to share with you everything that my baby has learned or adapted in the last 3 months. So guys, life wasn't easy, especially for me, because I think C-section makes your life tougher than having a baby, via vaginal birth. But since I had a C-section, it was really difficult for me to move around, especially in the first month. It was, all the stitches and the bleeding, it made it really miserable for me, and I didn't have any outside help. I couldn't hire a nanny because of all these COVID-19 situation. But what made it more frightening and difficult was my baby's low birth weight, because he was born premature. In the beginning I had a lot of problems regarding the stitches. They weren't healing properly because of all the body fat, and I had a lot of pain because of it. There were latching issues with the baby, breast milk supply. I have a low breast milk supply and I don't know how to deal with it. So currently I'm feeding my baby breast milk and alongside formula milk as well. So all these issues made it somewhat more difficult. Plus my baby started to lose weight in the first month, but doctors say that it's normal for babies to lose weight for the first few weeks. But then his weight was already low. All that loss of weight made me more negative and pushed me over the edge, where I started to feel like I was failing at being a good mom. Yeah, I know doctors say that it's normal for the babies to lose a few pounds in the first few weeks. But then his weight was already low, so it kind of got frightening for us. But then when we visited the doctor, he suggested us to not breastfeed him directly, but to express the milk and then spoon feed it to him, so that he doesn't have to lose all the calories in sucking and trying to get milk all by himself. Instead, it will save his calories and make him, gain weight faster. Along with the expressed breast milk, we also fed him formula milk, Nan XLR Pro, and we fed him that formula every 2 hours. Along with it, we used to mix the sachets named Pre-Nan in the breast milk that I expressed, and then feed it to him. The sachets were really great, and it gave us really good result. It really improved my baby's stamina and strength, and it sort of helped to gain his weight faster. Yeah guys, it was hell of a journey that first month, but we got through all of these situation quite well. And when we visited the doctor next time, his weight had really improved, and that sort of calmed the whole family down, and especially me, pulled me out of that negativity that I was falling into, and I started to feel better. Now coming to the low breast milk supply, initially it kind of made me sad for not being able to feed my own baby the breast milk. I really wanted to breastfeed my baby, but then I wasn't able to because of all that low breast milk supply, and I didn't know what to do. Yes, doctor did prescribe a certain medication to improve breast milk supply, but then after a certain amount of time, when the prescribed time got over, we stopped taking those medications, and then we were back to low breast milk supply. So the situation kind of didn't improve at all. So I just started to accept the fact that yes, it's normal for a lot of women to have low breast milk supply, and I have to deal with the situation and make my baby improve his weight and not lose it all over again. And it's okay to feed formula. I slowly and steadily started to grow out of that situation and the negativity where I had that feeling of constant feeling that kept nagging in my head, that I was failing at being mom. But I was relieved because of Neil's constant support and baby's weight gain that made me kind of feel positive, and that I was able to being a good mom. He was born about 5 pounds, and now he's about 11 and a half pounds, and it really makes me feel so happy, I can't tell you. Also, he was really low on the interaction part for the first 2 months. We were kind of worried. All he used to do was wake up, cry, and we used to feed him, and right after feeding he used to go back to sleep all over again. But then my doctor explained how he needed to gain weight, and for that to happen he needed to sleep more, and so he was low on the interaction part for the first 2 months. But now that 3 months have completed, he has started to interact with us. He's more of an awake and alert kind of a baby, and he's so alert sometimes that even the slightest sound in the room wakes him up. That wasn't the case for the first 2 months. He's getting cleverer and headstrong by each growing day. The moment I pick him up, he goes back to that deep sleep where you think that he has slept. But the moment you put him down to bed, he will just wake up and start crying like, oh my god, I can't tell you. He sometimes becomes so cranky that nothing will help him out. He will not take my breast. He will not feed the formula. All he demands is that you swing him and put him back to sleep. And no, not just swinging. You have to sing along as well. You can't, the swinging is not enough for him. You have to sing and swing, and then the mister will go back to sleep. It's really annoying sometimes, and it's really an opera going on in here, and I just can't tell you how sleep deprived me and my husband have become in these past 3 months. But yeah, I think this period is going to end soon, and we will get that whole night of sleep without getting without having to get up and feed the baby and do that whole procedure all over again. But Neil, my husband, tries to make that period less stressful. He tries to crack jokes, and it really makes me feel happy. But recently, from the past 3 to 4 days, he has started to sleep well, at least at night. Yeah, the story is same during the daytime. He sleeps hardly for 2 to 3 hours during the daytime, and that's actually less than normal. But it's kind of a relief that he has started to maintain that schedule and that routine, and he has started to sleep really well during the nights. What next? Well, on the plus side, he has started to observe things. He responds when called. He smiles and coos and makes those cute gurgling sounds. It's really adorable. I can't tell you. I live for that. It is mostly in the evenings when he is in such a good mood, and at that time when he is all awake and in a playful mood, my whole family is just gathers together around him, and they and we all watch him together, smiling and playing and kicking and cooing, and we talk to him. I don't know whether or not he understands. Yeah, he doesn't understand us, any of us right now, but still it's fun. Oh my, that's really cute, and I don't believe sometimes that I made him. Yay, I made him. And I'm proud of myself, and you should be proud of yourselves too, mamas. The next thing that has changed in the past 3 months is his neck strength. The neck strength has really improved. When I give him the tummy time, he tries to lift his head up all by himself and tries to keep it straight for a really long stretch of time. Although he doesn't like the tummy time, he starts screaming right after you give him tummy time, and there I am. I give up, and there he is back on his back. But his neck improvement is going as it should be. His neck is quite strong for a 3-month-old. So no complaints in that department. He still has not started to roll over. He's halfway there. He gets on his side, but that's it. Also, he has started to grab things. Whenever I am talking to my husband, I feel like he's asking for me to give my attention to only him and not talk to anybody else. I feel like he's calling me out and patting me so that he has all of my attention. It's kind of funny. Another thing that I find quite funny and cute is the way he sucks on his own fist. Yes, this is another new thing that has started in this 3rd month. He used to be a very gassy baby, so then when we went to doctor, we asked him about this as well, and he said it's normal for some babies to be gassy, but he also recommended me to stay away from the dairy products. I used to drink milk regularly, and I love all the milk products, butter and curd. Those are really healthy, but since my doctor recommended me to stay away from the dairy products, I just stopped eating all those. But recently I have started to eat a few things. I have started to include butter in my diet and curd and like cottage cheese, and I have found out that he is not as gassy as he used to before. So the situation there has quite improved. Rudra doesn't have much of a gastric issue anymore. Now about vaccinations, it is the hardest time, you guys. I can't tell you how much annoying a baby becomes. He gets irritated a lot. All that fever and the pain in the vaccinated area, it really breaks my heart to see my kid like that, but those are really important. So he have had about 9 vaccinations, 4 oral vaccinations and 5 injections. The next new thing that I want to update you about is his hair loss. His hair loss really makes me angry. I always wanted my baby's hair to be like my husband's, and he had those hair, such beautiful hair when he was born, but then he started to have cradle cap during the 2nd month, and it grew all over his head, and it started to make his hair fall out. It really pissed me off, and I didn't know how to deal with it. So my doctor prescribed us to not use oil on his head for a few weeks and shampoo him thrice a week. So we are doing it, and we kind of see improvement. The cradle cap has gone really down, and I don't see any hair growth improvement, but there is improvement with the cradle cap. Now as far as feeding is concerned, he used to feed about 12 ml of formula milk every 2 hours, and that got increased to 15 ml and then 20 ml and then 30 ml for the first month, and now he feeds about 70-75 ml each time. Every 2 hours we feed him. Along with formula, yes, he also feeds breast milk as well, but he is really low on breastfeeding because of all the low breast milk supply that I already told you about. Also, I wanna grab your attention and tell you that yes, your kid is really going to harass you by not eating properly. My mind used to be really in place when he used to eat, calmly in the first month. And he ate calmly for the second month as well, but now as he grown out to be a 3-month old, he has really started to do drama. He is my drama king, and he doesn't eat calmly at all, not even once a day. Right after you feed him about 20-25 ml, he starts kicking me, punching me away, so he doesn't have to feed. So that is going to happen to you as well. It's normal, it's really common for every kid to. I rarely have seen a child this small who loves feeding. No, I haven't seen one kid in my life like that. So guys, this is the update about feeding. What more? Bathing. He loves bathing. For the first month, we didn't bathe him at all since our doctor prescribed us against it, since he was really petite and low on weight. But when we started to bathe him from second month onwards, we found out that he really loves it. It really calms him down. If he's crying and we give him a really warm bath, he instantly gets calm, and it really puts him to a good mood all over again. It's so refreshing to see him like that. He gets all playful and cheery and smiley all of a sudden right after he's being bathed. He is learning a lot of new things, yes, and we too are. Being a new parent is a whole new chapter of your life, especially when you are a first time parent. Yeah, I know initial period can be overwhelming as hell, but we mamas still tend to love our kids a lot, and they still hold the most special position in our hearts. So now, since Rudra is my rainbow baby, I kind of longed for these sleepless nights, changing diapers again and again, and all the pain. So I'm lucky to have him in my life, and I'm sure you too are. So yeah, that's pretty much all of the 3-month improvement that I had to update you guys about. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel for more such videos. I post videos on motherhood, lifestyle, fashion and beauty. And if you had a good time watching this video, don't forget to hit that bell icon so you get notified every time I upload more such videos. Also share it with your family and friends, whoever might need it, whoever might need to know what should go on with a 3-month-old baby. You can join me on Instagram as well, since I post regular updates over there. My Instagram handle is mentioned in the description box below. I love you guys so much. Happy mommy time. Bye bye. बाबू शुरू में ही ऐसे मत कर, 5 मिनट बात करियो.